Hey guys, it's me Izzy and we're in Collector's Cave here in Middletown, the Bronx with the new books of this week. Starting DC, we have Flashpoint Batman and Sandman Universe Nightmare Country #1.
Flashpoint Beyond Zero. Writer Jeff Johns, artist Eduardo Rizzio. The world of Flashpoint returns. After sacrificing everything to help the Flash put the universe back together and save Bruce Wayne's life, Thomas Wayne wakes up in a world he thought was no more. Forced to don the cowl once again, Batman prowls the streets of Gotham, searching for answers to how this world still exists, but what he starts to uncover will send him hurling around the globe. The hunt for the Clockwork Killer starts here. Legendary writer Jeff Johns comes back to the ultimate world he created, partnering with prolific artist Eduardo Rizzio as he returns to the Flashpoint Batman, the Sandman Universe Nightmare Country #1. Writer James Tynion IV, artist Yannick Paquet, and Lisandro Esserren. Sometimes nightmares walk the earth. Every night when you sleep, the Lord of Dreams chooses the path you follow, into a sylvan asylum, or down the hallways of your darkest fears. And sometimes, if it's dreams will, those nightmares escape those halls and go out into the world. But it's not a choice he makes lightly. Today, the Corinthian walks the earth again, the most feared of all dreams' nightmares. His ravenous mouth has made him a legend among serial killers. Letting the Corinthian out amongst mortals is the most dangerous thing Dream could possibly do. But he has no choice, because there's another nightmare walking the earth, one that must be hunted, and this monster is one that Dream, Lord of all nightmares, did not make.
Over at Marvel, we have X-Men 92, House of 92, issue #1, and Miles Morales Spider-Man, issue 37.
X-Men 92, House of 92 #1. Writer Steve Fox, penciler Salva Espini. The 90s are back again. Everyone's favorite 90s incarnation of X-Men have returned, but this time everything is even all newer and all more different. Mutantkind is taking a huge leap forward by founding their own nation on the island of Krakoa, guided by Professor X, Magneto, and a mysterious long-lived woman who knows more than she should. That's right, the 90s X-Men are tackling the Krakoan age 30 years earlier, and it's not going to go the way you expected. Miles Morales Spider-Man 37. Writer Saladin Ahmed and art Christopher Allen.
Our indie books for this week, Image #1 and G.I. Joe Real American Hero 40th Anniversary.
Image Comics Imaged 1. Writer Kyle Higgins, Jeff Johns, Brendan Fletcher, and more. Art Scotty Young, Declan Shalvey, and more. Series premiere. Celebrate the 30th anniversary of the first Image comic with a year-long parade of all new stories from some of the biggest and best named in comics, featuring a combination of ongoing serials and standalone short stories. This inaugural issue kicks off the first chapter of a 12-part story, The Blizzard by Jeff Johns and Andrea Muti, and Red Stitches by Brendan Fletcher and Babs Tarr, plus the opening installment of a trio of 3-parters, Gospels for a New Century by Wyatt Kennedy and Luna Vecchio, Luke Hopeless by Mirica Adolfo, and Shift by Kyle Higgins and Diana DiNicola. Plus, a first look at Declan Shalvey's upcoming Old Dog series and an original ongoing comic strip by Scotty Young. IDW Publishing, G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, 40th Anniversary Special #1. Writer Larry Hama, various artists. Celebrating 40 years of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero comics, this giant-length special issues features 22 different fan-favorite artists taking on classic G.I. Joe American Hero 21, the original silent issue, silent interlude, including an S.L. Gallant, Neto Diaz, Andrew Lee Griffin, and many more. Each artist will draw a single page of this seminal masterpiece in their own unique style, based on living legend Larry Hama's original layout. Additionally, The issue will contain stories and essays by the creators who were influenced by Larry Hama, as well as fourth wall breaking short story written by Larry himself, celebrating his unparalleled 4 decades of work on G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. Yo, Joe! And those are your comic books for this week. Here's the rest of this week's pull list.
Guys, those are our comic books for this week. We'll see you next week. Bye.